Why should you upgrade the turbo on your WRX? Well, today I'm going to be going over all the specs of our new IAG 600 FA24 turbo, and we're going to do a head-to-head comparison between a stock WRX and our car to show you why. After over a year of testing and around 8,000 miles of road use, we have confirmed that the new IAG FA24 turbo offers unbeatable reliability and performance. And of course, we want this to be a true bolt-on solution, so we designed our new IAG turbo to fit the stock location of a VB WRX. We made 450 horsepower with this turbo last time we had it on the dyno, but the most impressive part was the noticeable increase in mid-range power and torque that you get from this turbo upgrade. What we found is that this ball bearing turbo, which is similar to a Garrett G25-660, significantly outperformed the stock turbo and the journal bearing option, and so now we finally have our production versions. This turbo is actually rated for 600 crank horsepower, as the name implies, but the reason we didn't continue to push our WRX was because we still have the stock engine and we didn't want to push it any further. If we did want to make more power, we'd want to install a built engine and some upgraded injectors, which we're going to do once we finally get our production version installed. We've made several upgrades since you last saw the prototype ball bearing turbo for the FA24. The most noticeable of which is the fact that it now has a red powder-coated compressor housing. We've also installed an IAG logo plate with an engraved serial number and a pre-installed electronic wastegate. So why is having a pre-installed electronic wastegate a nice feature? Well, up until this point, if you've bought an aftermarket turbo for your FA24, you have to transfer over your factory wastegate, and they're not designed to be transferred, so in the process of doing that, you may cause damage to it or even damage to the turbo. So having this wastegate pre-installed gives you a peace of mind that you're not going to have an issue. Alright, as you can see, we've got the IAG FA24 turbo installed on our WRX. We're actually going to be doing a full installation video, so if you are interested in what that process looks like, go check that out. But a couple of the quick highlights: the IAG turbo does reuse your factory oil pan, so you do need to transfer this over from your OEM turbo, and we include all the hardware needed for that transfer, as well as a new AN oil line, which you're going to need as well for installation. But it does use a lot of the factory components, including the factory coolant lines. It still fits the factory heat shield, which is really nice. You can keep heat out of your engine bay while running this bigger aftermarket turbo. And if you already have an upgraded fuel system, a bigger pump, and bigger injectors, this turbo is going to pair really nicely with that, allowing you to get the most power out of your fuel system upgrades. So if you're looking to make more power on your VB WRX and you want an easy DIY installation, as you can see, the IAG turbo fits really nicely in that factory location and it's going to get you some more power. So now we got all our bases covered. Let's start with our head-to-head comparison. I've got a draggy that we're going to use to measure our 0 to 60 performance, and we're going to start with the stock WRX behind me, and then we're going to hop in our car with the turbo upgrade. All right, I got the draggy app opened. We're in Nick's 24 WRX. Do you have any mods done to it?
Nope, bone stock.
Okay, so completely stock WRX for baseline. And we're gonna go ahead and just see what type of timer we run. So I'll count you down. You ready?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. And 60. All right. All right, how'd that go, Nick?
I'd say it went pretty well.
Yeah. That was our third launch. We gave it a couple tries just to kind of feel out launching an all-wheel drive car. It's not something he does on the way to work usually. But that last time we did a 0 to 60 of 7.43 seconds. So that's going to be our baseline. Now we're going to hop over in our WRX with a big turbo, see how it goes. 3, 2, 1, go. There you go. Oh yeah.
That is
okay.
much different.
All right, so the jury's in. It's definitely a lot faster with the IAG turbo. Our best run was a 5.53 seconds, which is just about 2 seconds, 1.9 seconds faster than we did in Nick's car. So a pretty big improvement there. And we're just talking now. This car comes with 270 something horsepower from the factory. So at 450 horsepower, kind of makes sense that you accelerate 2 seconds faster to 60. All right, so there you have it. I hope you enjoyed our super scientific test of the new IAG Turbo. Obviously, we know it's not going to compare to the numbers that you see online because those are done with professional drivers, and you have to be very abusive to the car in order to achieve those times, which we didn't feel like doing to our WRX. With that said, if you are interested in picking up a new IAG Turbo, I will leave links in the description down below, and head over to our product page for more information. I'll see you in the next video.